A new side quest is upon us. It's the return back of the bounty board, the elite bounty missions, and other stuff like that. When I started preparing for this video and looking at the way the Kabam have pitched stuff, it did seem a little bit, well, complex. And that's the problem we had with the last bounty missions, it's complex. Even though Kabam do a good enough job to say, like, here's the steps of stuff, like win fights with Saga Tag champions to unlock bounty boards that let you select up to 4 bounty packages, which effectively is like our side quest right now in game, where you have a limited amount of, I think it's under sparks, yeah, so like on a weekly basis you will unlock certain things here, and you grab the item, you go to the place, you do the quest and the thing, and you get stuff back. That's how the simplistic nature of it works. But there are some extra complexities to it. And even though it says like select up to 4 dark bounty packages, and then you look at like what you get here with the various paths, and from what I gather, you get to repeat back. So if you've done all 12 paths, and if you look at it from a Drax kind of like literal sense, you would have, I mean, I just had the calculation there, 12 times 6,000 is 72,000 Mysterium. Assuming you can repeat back on those paths, and that's the confusion that I think that we might find is, so what you're saying, Rich, is you can only have 12 entries. Yes and maybe no. The maybe no comes into this section right here in the Dark Bounty board. You'll kind of access to get more of those entries, similar to like the in-game sparks. Like this is where the confusion is, because if you count them up and you go, okay, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So there's 16 in total Dark Bounty boards. Yeah, well, Rich, didn't you say there was like 12 paths? Yeah, 16 entries, 12 paths, but I think you get to repeat back on them, assuming that's the case. It's not one and done. That way you're kind of taking your 16 and you're timesing it by 6,000 as opposed to that 12. That's when I originally looked at it, I was like, there's less Mysterium? Kind of question mark? But there could be, like, that's 96,000. Funnily enough, if you want the calculations this month, we did 3750 times 2. No, it wasn't that. It was 3350 times 2. There we go. That's better. I want to say that's right. I don't want to double check that before I kind of like go a bit off pissed. No, it is wrong. It's 3375 times 2 equals that. Yeah, times. How many runs was that, people? Was it 12 runs? No, it's 20 runs. So yeah, there was 135,000 Mysterium that was on offer for players this month. And if there's a little bit, if there's about 40k less, let's say, a Mysterium, then you've got to be careful about what you're picking up this month. As we do have that Dark Plumes to grab in the Trader's Outpost, and people might want 7-star shards to kind of top up, because again, the clarity of how many 7-stars you're able to pick up this month, 7-star shards you're able to pick up this month, is always a bit of a contentious matter, let's say, with it. Because the other thing is that once you've done the quest and picked up some of the better things, or the elite Dark Bounty board, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 entries, and that's 9. What? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I don't know why there's one. I don't know why that's like that. Because Kabam gave the indication from up here. Maybe that's a bug question mark. Unless you start off with one, that you'll only get then take up to 2 paths each week in the Rise in the Ashes quest, featuring paths with a single fight against the elite Dark Bounty boss. So maybe you start off with one and you actually have 9 entries, which could mean that what is it? Again, we're going to do more calculations here. 500 is not times 8 but times 9, and that's 4,500 7-star shards that you're getting from the side quest. We'll have to really see, because again, it's just down to like being clear from Kabam what you actually get, because you've got 2 quests. If you're not following, you've got 2 quests. You've got the Rise of the Ashes quest. I'll just double check that actually. No, it's not it. Pray Among the Ashes quest. So Pray Among the Ashes quest, and then you've got, once you've done that, the elite which is the Rise from the Ashes. So there's 2 quests to be had from that. One that you do the one thing to do the other thing. It's still very kind of confusing with that, and we'll kind of, once it's released, I can do like a walkthrough on things, so we can just go, okay, this is good. We understand this. We sort of understand this. We kind of understand this. Bam, kind of like a kind of slight explanation here, where they said no alliance events, just 3 solo events. Each path features 2 regular encounters and 1 bounty boss fight, ending with an elite bounty. Yeah, I think we just need to see it to actually go like, okay, that's how it kind of rolls, because it is slightly different than before. And the part 2 to this video is event quests and side quests, because let's face it, those 2 things have not been like the greatest. May 2025 is when you see the Valiant difficulty test, and this is the thing that kind of concerned me from the live stream, because it says to accomplish this, event quest will soon dynamically scale both in terms of challenge and rewards based on summoner's current story progression milestone and top 30 prestige. This concerns me because it's like, if you create something not on the same level as, I don't know, the Ordeal or the, well, it may be that Kabam, what they're doing is, because they're ramping up that, then it might feel that you're doing a piece of like end game content per month. I hope that's not the case, because it's just trying to find the time for everything becomes a bit of a ball ache. But yeah, I'm probably going to be, it's trying to find the time for everything. That's the biggest concern I have with MCOC at the moment, and it being very much kind of like Kebab not really understanding the time investment and burnout elements of things. But this could tick a box for a lot of players that maybe don't do a lot of endgame content, or are just looking for something specifically that they can do once a month that isn't super difficult, but it's difficult enough that they can get something back from it that's going to make a difference. So I want to hear proposition, and we'll have to see like how that kind of like all goes down. From a side quest perspective, and this is the important thing, is because they're, you know, I don't do side quest totals anymore. I don't do that video. Don't seem to be doing much extra around side quests when it comes to like, you know, or you can do this and grab this, and this makes a difference here and there. Mainly because there's no point, because there's zero excitement for things like new side quests. There's just not. But what Kabam could do is something that's just like more engaging and fun, and that's what I'm looking forward to finding out. And yeah, we failed to deliver exciting gameplay loops in side quests, and just like, yeah, I mean that's it, isn't it, in a nutshell. And they're working on something at the moment. They're very excited. Excuse your hiccups again. Very excited for the future of side quests, which is good. But saying and doing are 2 different things, and I'm looking forward to seeing what they've got, and what could be exciting for the future. Anyway, I'm going to leave it there. Thoughts on the side quest, put in comments. Check out some other content located on the screen, and I'll see you all soon. Oh, yeah, and it's made to be less complex, which I don't know. I doubt that completely. Anyway, bye.